Good afternoon, guys, and happy Wednesday to all of your sunshiny faces. So, guys, it is actually was like not chilly out today. It was actually the same, I think, as yesterday. It was like 75 yesterday and today, which actually is like really nice. Well, it was like a high 75, so it was mostly like more 70s kind of, like low 70s ish. But I wore shorts and a sweatshirt today because I was like, I don't know why, like, I don't really mind it. Like, I'm not cold if I have shorts on and, like, just a sweatshirt. But, I seem to be more cold if I have, like, pants on and, like, you know, or jeans or something and, like, a t-shirt or tank top or something like that. Like, I seem to be more, or get more cold. But I edited 2 vlogs today, which I know isn't, like, quite as well as I've been doing, but I did get to watch the beginning of the Cubs game, and then also too I was able to upload 3 vlogs today, but I didn't end up actually getting them published today. They're private. I just I didn't get like the thumbnails and the information and stuff like that edited, so I have to do that before I end up you know, making them public. So yeah, anyways, though, I was researching on Amazon a ton. Well, not on Amazon. I was researching, and then I also too checked on Amazon for bullet journals. Have you guys ever heard of those? They're like kind of newer-ish, I guess. Like I was like trying to figure out really what they were, because normally, like, I guess to kind of stay in the know with stuff, I go on Pinterest, and like Pinterest will have like a top like 5 or 8 or something like that, like new like topics that are trending. And so normally I'll click on them and like look up to see. Normally too, it's like during that specific like holiday season or whatever, it might be like 4th of July nails, 4th of July outfits or something, you know what I mean? So I'll like look up that kind of stuff, and that particular day that I looked it up, it was bullet journals. I was like, what the heck is this? I was like, I've never ever heard of that before. But it's like, it's really cool, and I think I would actually really benefit from doing that, because for me, like, having like a planner, like, and my thing is that I don't really know, like, it's pretty much like just a like graph like paper kind of, but it has like little bullet, you know, bullets instead of actually like the graph paper, but it's kind of like that, like if you're making your own graph kind of. You basically, it's like a to-do list, a planner, and like a journal or like a diary all in one. And I was like, because I can never really like, I don't know, I guess a planner is kind of the same thing, but a lot of times you don't like journal exactly in like a planner all the time. But you know, like I was looking at it, I was like, this is so cool. Like, you know, some of the stuff, I found an article on BuzzFeed and like a couple other ones that I was looking up too, because I was trying to figure out again, like, what are these things? And it was like so neat, like, and you know, because it's just basically has all the little bullet holes in there, you know, or whatever, like the graph paper kind of. Basically, you just like can make it however you want to make it, and like, not that you have to follow any, you know, specific ones, but a lot of the ways like that people plan it out is very similar. And I was like, the way that they do it just makes so much sense to me personally, and then also too, like, makes the most sense like for like me, because I just personally like to jot things down, and I'm not the type of person that really likes to like write things down or like full on like you know, long sentences and things like that. And I don't know, it just made so much sense to me. So I found like one on Amazon for like $6 or something like that. I'm not sure the total size of it or whatever, but I was like, for $6 I'll test it out. And I was like, and if I really love it, maybe I'll spend like $20 or whatever on one of the more expensive ones or something like that. But you know, I kind of want to again just test it out and see if I do like it or not, and if it would work for me, because right now I kind of use like a planner kind of thing on my MacBook, and it's, well, actually it's just in Notes, and I just have it in iCloud, so I can use it on my phone or on my Mac, either or. So if I'm like, oh, I gotta jot something down, I'll just do it in my phone real quick, because I almost always have that with me. Or like on my Mac, then I can just like real quick, you know, if I'm, you know, sitting there at it or whatever, I'll type it out or something like that. Or if it's like I need to write a couple things, I might do it on my Mac or whatever. But you know, like for me that's kind of difficult, only because like, I don't know, I for some reason, I don't seem to use my phone quite as much as I thought I would. Like, you know, other than just like I use my phone more when I'm sitting in front of the TV, watching TV, and I'm like, oh, there's a commercial. Then I open up my phone and like I'll go on Facebook or whatever. But I barely ever use it if I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta like write that down or type that out or something like that. Like, rarely do I ever do. It's really weird. So, yeah, I don't know why. I just don't really, like, use my phone for a whole lot of other things other than when I'm watching TV or something like that. Or if I'm like, oh, yeah, like, you know, watching Netflix or something like that, I'm like, oh, this is kind of slow or something. You know, every once in a while, like, I might pause when I'm watching to check my phone, but it happens, like, very rarely that I'm, like, you know, I'm not a person that's on their phone quite as often as I thought I was, that I'd actually use it so much on my phone, you know, my little journal thingy. But then I'm like, would I really like make sure that I have the planner with me all the time to make sure that I'm like, you know, journaling things or whatever in there? I was like, I don't know. So I kind of got to figure it out again and play around with it. I was like, for $6, I guess it's like, you know, it's either $6 down the toilet or else maybe it's like amazing and I find something that finally kind of works for me. Which again, it's like the thing on my phone does work pretty well for me, but I don't know, I just haven't really had the time a whole lot. And I feel like if I invest the time to make it how I want to make it and, you know, do the like pre-planning kind of stuff for it, you know, and like all that kind of fun stuff, then I feel like I'd use it a lot more. And if I incorporate things too into there, like I saw some people do like, you know, movies that they watched or Netflix shows that they want to watch or series or whatever that they want to finish and things like that. And if I use it for that type of thing, I feel like then I would use it for like regular everyday kind of stuff too, and it could be like really helpful. So I don't know, guys, I'm really gonna try and test this out, but I thought it was kind of something fun to share with you guys. Have you guys ever heard of a bullet journal before? Or do you use one, or do you guys use any type of like planner or journal or anything like that? Because I have got really cute like journaling pens that I got a couple, maybe like 2 years ago from Office Depot that I've like never used. They're still in the package, and I got a 12-pack too of like the Sharpie pens. And I've never used those either, but I was like, those would be so perfect for journaling. I just don't, you know, or planners or whatever. I just don't have one and I don't use any. So, yeah, I really want to though. And then too, I randomly found some stuff. I don't know if it was possibly from stuff that when we packed up my grandma's or if my mom gave it to me or what it was, but I found this like really cute, like all these little like journaly kind of things. Like it had like some little like stickies and then like some thumbtacks, like a little like stationery kind of pack thingy, but it was more for like journaling. Like it had like clips that had like the days of the week on there too. I was like, this is so cool, why have I never seen this before? Like it was in my room and I don't know, I feel like I knew it was sitting there, I just didn't ever really pay attention to what it was. So yeah, I saw that too and I was like, oh my goodness, like I want to use this. So yeah, there's a couple things that I want to use, but yeah, let me know, guys, and I will let you guys know. I probably will buy the Amazon stuff maybe. I've got a bunch of stuff on Amazon that I need to buy. Like I also need to get some what's it called, popsicle, like new popsicle thingies too, because I want to make some of those. So there's lots of stuff I need to get. But anyway, so I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.